shulker model up and produce any diamonds and increase our power. Also want to apologize for last episode. I didn't realize how bad the piston sound was over here. So what I did between episodes, I made this super sound muffler and I blacklisted those piston sounds. And I'm going to put it here in my bobble spot so it doesn't take up my inventory like so. Sorry about that. Today we got a lot of things to do here. We're going to make a shulker data model. We're going to make a numismatic dynamo, a lapidary calibration, and a loot fabricator. A lot of work. We got to get a lot of materials prepped up, so let's get started. Okay, before we can get to the shulker, we're going to need 7 extraterrestrial matter. And to get those, we're going to need 28 hellish matter and 7 ender pearls. Hellish matter is going to come from the tier 2 models, and we're going to go with the blaze data model on this one. Luckily, I don't have to go to the nether to get blaze powder. I happened to notice when I was dorking around earlier, in this building, there is a brewing stand. Brewing stand crafts into a blaze rod, which crafts into blaze powder, like so. And then 1 blaze sky by that, and 7 of these. 1 blaze data model. Done. Okay, I don't need the blaze model to do anything, so I'm going to run it with a bare minimum 28 polymer clay, so I can get the 28 hellish matter to go up to the next tier. So note, this takes 1024 and we're only making 640, so this internal buffer is going to run down pretty fast, but it slowly recharges up, and this is only going to run when there's enough in here, so it won't freak out like the Gregtech machines. So this is going to be okay for now. Okay, loot fabricator is up next. I need a hopper and a dark steel machine hull and 1 loot fabricator. Done. I'm also going to need 8 more ender pearls, so I'm going to craft those from my diamonds like before. Okay, we're finished here with our hellish matter, so we're going to take this out now and get our 1 diamond and our 1 blank data model and craft this up. Oops, do this one first. Perfect. And then over here, 1 shulker data model. Done. Go ahead and load this up with a whole stack of clay and let that run. This only requires 512, so my 640 plus a little bit of stuff I'm using elsewhere, this is going to run without interruption most of the time. Okay, next we need to get our loot fabricator online. I'm just going to put it right here next to that for a while. I've got 1 pristine shulker matter, put it in here, select the diamond reward, and there we go, diamonds. We have to make one of these numismatic dynamos. Okay, here we are. I've got enough for the augment, the lapidary calibration. Done. Here we go. 1 dynamo. Done. Power is still a minor issue here. It's taken a while to buffer each of these up. I've got my numies created, my 1 numie created, but I've got a slight other problem. Right now I'm all running with the conductive iron conduits, which only do 512. Where the diamonds are going to put out 2500, so this isn't enough to power, and this is better but still not enough, so I spent a little time and created up a small stack of these vibrant conduits. Now I don't have enough to replace everything in my system, so I'm going to make a new little setup over here just for my deep mob learning. So I've got just a tiny setup here with just the loot fabricator and simulation chamber and 1 of those dynamos and just enough cables to get this powered. Let me plop on my thing like that and put some diamonds in. and as you can see, it's powering up right now. Perfect. Alright, so then I can get this back in there and start this running again. And over here, more diamonds. Okay, time for some more blank data models. And now my enderman data model. One of these. Hooray. And get the enderman started. Now the enderman takes 2048 and this takes 512 and this is making 2500. Alright, I just crafted one hardened upgrade. Let's go plop that into my dynamo and check it out now. It went from 2500 max to 3750. That's easily enough to power these 3 simulation chambers and a loot fabricator. Although it will use my diamonds 50% faster as well. Now with deep mob learning chugging just along, making ender pearls, let's get the polymer clay automated. Okay, here we go. One electric furnace. Furnace is going to go next to the sand to make glass. One electrolyzer, like so. This is going to go down next to the glass maker. Okay, here we go. I think I've got the chemical reactor done. I need the bronze rotor like that. And advanced chemical reactor. Done. Okay, I was just a little bit short on the gold to make this MVCF. So here's a little trick that we can do. Use the last 4 ingots I had and I'm going to make some glowstone. Then with the glowstone, iron, and hellish matter, each combination can make 6. So I just turn my 4 gold into 48 gold. Well, iron, you can take rotten flesh and the overworldian matter. I think it's like 4 up there. There we go. And we just got almost a full stack of iron as well. Ta-da! Alright, here we go. 1 MVCEF. Ta-da! Okay, one issue. Well, we've got our first MV machine, and this power is not enough for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do it like this. Put my CEF attached like so. Then cable this up like this. There, now it's being powered. And now it's being ready to go here. Okay, lastly we need to pop down just 2 more cables to get these machines powered. And then the basic chemical reactor here. Okay, the last machine I think I need here is the fluid extractor. Put on ender pearls and it takes the fluid out of the ender. Okay, I just wasn't getting enough power from my 640 over there. So I'm going to replace all these power conduits with my vibrant like this. It's disconnected from that network, and then I'm just gonna sneak over here like that. And now I instantly get full power on all my machines. Hooray. Alright, then lastly I'm just gonna auto eject from the left, auto eject from the right, and then turn auto eject on and on. And now I'm getting polymer clay. Okay, lastly we just need to put a drawer here on top of the smelter, tell it to auto eject to the upside, and now we've got a storage area for our polymer clay. Hooray! And this wraps up this episode. We have deep mob learning self-sufficient. Now it's just barely self-sufficient because our data models are at, well, this one's now at 20%, but this one's at 10%, so we can't do a whole lot else besides the diamond and the shulker. We can't do a lot else besides the shulker and the enderman, but once he's level up, we'll be able to add some more simulation chambers.